From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. Accelerating, and off he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. For the extra point. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in Week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out right. That's caught at the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Rico Gafford, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
7-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
On first down, Mahomes. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Mahomes now on first down. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be second and about a yard.
At the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Scott. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that? Who
are the freshest guys? Coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Now it's Mahomes again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Mahomes to throw once more. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. There wasn't even thought of a short field goal. There was no hesitation. They were going for it.
I think he was thinking ahead a couple plays ago, that if he got in this situation, they were definitely going for it. And you're right. It was a confident call and a decisive run to pick it up.
Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone, because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Chiefs 14. Raiders 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
First down, Las Vegas.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Nyheim Hines, his first carry, and he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. The 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
And a Las Vegas first down.
Now it's Hines. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Down at the 17-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Chiefs 14, Raiders 7.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. Henry Ruggs, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
53, check 53.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Working from the gun, Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hey, 43, 15. Hey, 57, color.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Check.
Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
28-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house. So they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Hilaire. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Jonnu Smith there to make the grab. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Yeah, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Gafford, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
A gain of
that goes for a gain of 31.
Raiders.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, they'll throw. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the pressure gets to him again. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
53, Mike. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Let me know what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Let's go. Easy. Mike, 53. Mike, 53. Let's go, Chief.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. That's who is running back, Edwards-Helaire. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Check 31. Hey, Red Blitz. Come back. The mic. 41's the mic. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. MT. 41's the mic. Check 41. Here we go. 41's coming. 41's the mic. You don't know no better.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes going to throw. Stepping left side, he's got it. Complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. He sets to fire deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Gafford, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
For the extra point.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21 apiece. Fairbairn.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
taken about 7 yards deep. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
A gain of 15.
On 1st down, it's Hines. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Play fake. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Mahomes now to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. On second and a couple, Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Hardman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
9-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now it's Mahomes again. Completes it to Hardman. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd and 2.
That's the reason we ball for them. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Hey, come on, yo. Come on, yo.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 2 yards on that play. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now another timeout called. For by the offense, and that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
The Complete.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down and 5.
Edwards-Helaire on the counter. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go. You tighten up. Hey, 43, 43, 15. Number 53. Mike 53. Hey. Check. 53 is Mike. Check. 53 is Mike.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is now 7. 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on first down. Hines. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Nyheim Hines, 87 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Las Vegas, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on Washington. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll fall to 1-1. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Can you hear me? Man, that fucking hoe. Hoe ass nigga. Man, hoe ass nigga, man. I'm so mad. No, because the 4th and 3, this nigga gonna tell me I got a punt. I'm like, man, whatever. I wasn't past those third. It was 4th and 3. You got a punt. I'm like, really? I was on like my 25 or something like that. I was back there, but still, I was on 4th and 3. He's talking about, oh, I put the controller down, bro. I thought because you was gonna have to punt. No, you gotta punt that. I'm like, whatever. Fucking hoe. No. So what it is, I streamed our games before. I was watching our games. Yo. I'm sorry. Hold on. Nicky looking at me like, yo, this nigga, he literally got like 5 pass plays, bro. You heard me? Yo, he got legit like 5 pass plays, man. And yo, it pissed me off so much. Yo, he gonna talk about rules. I'm like, I wanted to say something like, man, like, you don't get the fuck out of here where you supposed to mix up your plays. You legit run 5 fucking plays. You wanna complain to me about the rules. I know, and it's about cause so this game I went into, I was like, all right, he got these 5 plays. I gotta figure out how to stop them, cause they are tough plays. Anytime he come out in that bunch formation, he run them crossers. I cannot play. I don't know exactly what to play against it, cause cover 4 don't do it because they go over top of the flats on the cover 4 for whatever reason, and then cover 2 don't beat it. Because the same thing, they kind of like get like one of them on both. I can't cover both sides. So whatever side I'm not shading to, he just throw it to the other side. So I'm like, really, I played cover 3 sky, and when I played cover 3 sky, that seemed to they seemed to play them deep zones, and that seemed to help on that. I did not know that. Yeah, I ain't know that. Huh. Oh, I didn't realize you was playing. It didn't say that you was in the game. Well, I didn't even. Huh. I didn't even notice she was in the game. It didn't show it. Of course. I mean, you ain't gotta. I mean. Who's the other person? Okay, yeah. I mean, it's pretty quite obvious. It's not just him playing. You can tell because everybody got certain styles. Right, you play them enough. Right. Yeah, I mean, it's no point in like whatever. You got 2 people playing. I mean, whatever. Look. He need to change his account name. Fred and James. I'm so. Next time I'm getting close. I'm gonna beat this dude pretty soon, man. I'm gonna figure him out, and then once I figure him out, yeah, dude, he got me. Big plays. Did you see that he scored twice? Oh my God, man, twice. And the crazy thing is, the first time he got me on it, I just decided to play him deep, and he still got over the top. The second time, I put the linebacker. My linebacker I thought was pretty fast. He got a 90 speed, 89 to sell, or 89 speed, 90 to sell. So I figured if I got the safety there and him, he will be able to get back there. And you saw I put him on the deep route, deep blue, and he still got over the top. I'm like, yo, like corny, man. I'm mad he cried about the damn 4th and 3. I was like, bro, you've been kicking my ass. I'm like, bro, you've been kicking my ass the whole franchise. You really gonna complain about that? I will never complain. I don't complain about stuff like that regardless, ever. I never complain about stuff like that. He's like, I got a reputation to keep. He's like, I can't be out here. No, that ain't what he said. That's what he. He's like, I ain't gonna go out here. I gotta answer the question how I lost to your bum ass. I'm like, damn, Rat fell off. He just got money plays, man. He figured out money plays. Watched money.
Out of 10 people gonna throw themselves right out of the game to where he don't even have to do nothing.
Yeah.
It's the money plays. It's the money plays that come into effect when you actually can stay with him and play him.
And not, I mean, his defense is really good. I mean, granted,
that's what I'm saying.
I was able to maneuver through that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Most people are gonna throw themselves out of a game.
Right.
They're gonna throw picks. They ain't gonna be able to score. Like this guy that I'm playing that's controlling Fred got like a handful of plays. And it's getting on my nerves because I just be forgetting. I'm like not registering this shit.
Cardi.
He's a lot smarter than Fred though.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Oh, the other guy that be playing?
Yeah, he makes me actually like this game shouldn't even be close, man. I don't like throwing this game away, but like yeah, I actually gotta play.
Yeah, he just basically said, he got 5 pass plays that can't be stopped. And he said then he mixed up a few other plays. He just mixed in just throw some random plays in there, but he got other plays that just can't be stopped. He said he got 5 of them. That's why I'm like, I know you. I counted 6, but yeah, he got 5 of them that he run in rotation. Yeah, he used every single time we play. He used the same fucking 5 plays. That's cool though. I'm gonna stop that shit next time. This guy, is you beating or you winning that game?
Yeah, I'm up 3. I'm only up 3. He knocked Chris Godwin out the game, man. What in the hell, man? A ruptured disc. How long you think that's for?
Ruptured disc? That's like at least 5 weeks. That's like 5 weeks right there. At least.
God.
There's no way you ain't coming back from that. Well, I don't know. My guy had broken ribs and he was only out 2 weeks with broken ribs. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Well, niggas come back with broken ribs.
Shit. In 2 weeks, I had strained back
I
and
don't
was
know
out.
nobody that came back. Yeah, I don't know nobody come back 2 weeks. I guess it depends on their toughness rating.
This other guy running back, or his right tackle on the Eagles, broken ribs 3 weeks. My guy only had 2 weeks though, so yeah, maybe yeah, like you said, it's their toughness rate. And this guy got torn labrum 4 weeks. Let me see your guy. It's probably not updated until after your game. Yeah, it won't update until after your game. I don't know, but yeah, he said he getting burnt out. I'm like, good, leave so I can take over the
He said
NFC.
he getting burnt out.
Yeah, he said he getting burnt out running the same plays. I'm like, well, at least you know. Like, yeah,
He
that's.
said he getting burnt out by the same place.
He said he's getting burned out because he's been running the same plays. Let me see. That's why I'm like, yeah, I'm just like, man, I can't believe he actually said something. He said he put the controller down. That's why. But I honestly thought it was 4th and 3. I know it was 4th and 2 at one point, but I thought he changed it to 4th and 3.
Well, I thought it was fourth and.
I thought he changed it to 4th and 3. I know at one point it was 4th and 2, but I thought this
I
new
thought he
Madden.
did.
That's what I thought too.
Well, you should have went and looked, nigga.
He
The
he
rules is in the
he sent me a picture of these rules, and in the picture, now that I clicked on it, but now it's not letting me click on it. Let me see. I clicked on it, and it said, I think it did say 4th and 2. I'm like, what? Madden MCL Madden 21 rules and league info. 7-minute quarters, fourth down. Yeah, you can go for it on 4th and 2 on your side of the 50. 4th and 5, pass midfield, and any yardage in the red zone. Like what? Oh, whatever.
So what did it say?
You can go for it on 4th and 2 or less on your side of the 50. 4th and 5 or less past midfield and any yardage in the red zone. You can go for it any distance when down. But I get why he put the rule, but I mean 4th and 3 in that situation, it's like whatever, man. That's not what the rule was for. I mean, it was a close game. It was third and yeah, he said he was like, "Oh, it's not fourth quarter." It was what? It was like what? Like a minute left in the third? Like I ain't want to give him the ball back in that situation. I give him the ball back. I'm pretty much, not giving myself a shot, even though I gave him the ball back and he ended up throwing a pick. Whatever. It's like, yeah, I'm having trouble stopping you. I'm not trying to give you the ball back right there. I feel like my only chance is to score on this possession and keep pressure on you. And I'll never complain about the rules. He was like, oh, I always run out the clock whenever we play. I'm like, dude, you don't be running out the clock because I just be throwing you picks and you just keep on doing your thing. And I call timeouts. I don't be caring about that. I don't care if you beat me by 100 damn points. It's my job to stop you. And I ain't gonna never complain or say nothing to Matt about you going for it on fourth down or even if you did run up the score. I'm supposed to stop you. That's hope. Maybe we just different. I don't know where he's from. That's just different breed. Maybe we just. I be telling people, maybe it's all about where you from. That's some whole shit to
I was
me.
about to say, no, it's just who you are. Just because you'll do that, don't mean the next person will do it.
Yeah, I think if that people that do that, I think it's whole shit. I think that's just whole shit. But that's just me. I told you when I hurt my back, and they was like, "Oh, did you have a witness to who hurt my back?" I'm like, "A witness." I'm like, "Oh, you got me out here snitching." I'm like, what you mean? Like, what you mean a witness? It was like witness to the injury. I'm like, oh, like what the fuck are you talking about?
A witness.
You got a witness. It was like a witness. It was like someone who saw the injury. I'm like, oh man, you out here playing with me.
Yeah, right. My word ain't good enough, huh?
Nah, nah. I mean, yeah, I always telling people, I think, yeah, it's frowned upon to be running up the score, but yeah, fuck. Let me. I know you got it up.